We survived. Great job. To you, to you, to me.
Especially to you.
Oh, God. Hi there, welcome to 10 Minutes to Fit. I am Coach Adam. Today we are in the gym. I'm here with Erin, and we've got a awesome workout today of hang power snatches, box jump overs. Make sure you stick around. We'll talk about some variations for you and how to do those movements in a sec. All right, so before we get started on the workout, who are you?
I'm Erin. I'm 37. I work a desk job in Bell's Corners in the high-tech sector.
Cool. So you're here. You do exercise now. This is part of you now. What did exercise look like in the past? What do you do now, and why do you exercise?
Well, in the past, I was one of those intermittent gym goers who gave money to gyms but didn't really use it very often. Mm-hmm. So, and that was just a matter of I'd get the inkling to do it, and then I'd stop being interested in doing it. Now I do CrossFit, and gosh, I love it so much that I don't want to not do it. So I make the money worthwhile, and I come in 3-4 times a week, really. And
what benefits do you see from functional training, from CrossFit, from being consistent?
Health-wise, lost some weight. That's great. Clothes are fitting better. Always a good thing.
Yeah.
Functionally-wise, it's the middle of winter in Canada here, and going out and shoveling my driveway doesn't seem quite so daunting of a task anymore. It's less of a workout by itself and more of an active rest situation.
Fun activity.
Okay, now. Okay.
Yes. And you were just saying earlier you found a little bit of competitiveness in yourself that you didn't know about.
I did. Yeah. Turns out I like to win.
Awesome. So, once again, we've got a great workout for you just in a minute. All right, so what we have for you today is, as usual, going to be 10 minutes of exercise. Really only 5 minutes, so simple. We're going to go 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest, 2 movements, 5 sets through. 2 movements today are going to be a hang power snatch and a box jump over or step over. So, Erin, my lovely demo here today, is going to show us a couple variations for the hang power snatch. First, if you haven't done this before, this is where I suggest you start. This is a PVC stick. You can do this with a broomstick, a hockey stick, whatever you got at your disposal that's relatively light. She's going to widen her hands out so that the bar sits basically in the hip crease. And then from there, it's a dip and jump and catch overhead. So, wonderful. The goal is to catch the barbell locked out overhead. If you drop under it and stand up, wonderful. If you've done this before and the PVC is a little bit too easy and you happen to have a barbell, that would be another good option. So same concept, you can start right in the hip, you can come down the thighs if you want, and then jump it up overhead. Let's see one more. Excellent. Notice the lockout and then stand. Next option would be if you have 2 dumbbells. You're going to take the dumbbells between the legs and then jump them up overhead. Same concept as the barbell, catching them locked out and then standing. If you don't have 2 dumbbells but you happen to have 1, you can do this same movement with a single arm. What I would suggest is in that 30 seconds, you do 15 seconds on one side and then switch and then do 15 seconds on the other. From there, really anything that you have at your disposal, from a medicine ball to, in this case, a water jug, something that's got some load that'll force you to kind of use those legs to drive it overhead. Beautiful. Movement number 2 is a box jump over or step over. So Erin's going to give us a demo here. She's going to start on one side of the box. She's going to hop up onto the box and then end up on the other side. So she's traveling from one side of the box to the other. Option number 2 on this, if jumping is not within your capacity right now, just a step up and over. Beautiful. If you don't have access to a box, you can do this with a bench. Anything that you can step up and over, a chair that's relatively stable, a stool, just up and over, back and forth for those full 30 seconds. So go ahead, take a minute, get your equipment set up, test out those movements, film yourself, watch yourself in the mirror, Make sure that that back stays nice and tight for the snatches. Make sure that the technique is always getting better. Go ahead and click the link in the description for the warm-up. Get yourself warmed up, and then it's workout time in just a minute. Okay, so if you got your warm-up done, your equipment set up, you've tried out your movements, you've filmed them or watched in the mirror to make sure that you always look wonderful and your technique is beautiful, it's time to get going. Quick reminder, we're going to go 10 minutes of 30 seconds of hang power snatches, 30 seconds of rest, 30 seconds of box jump overs or step overs or bench step overs, whatever you got, 30 seconds of rest, 5 times through. So, if you are ready, so are we. We'll start with the snatch in 10 seconds. We survived. Great job. To you, to me.
Especially to you.
Oh, God. Awesome, awesome. So take a minute, walk around, let your heart rate come down, grab some water. Whew. Time's up. And Erin's got some cool advice for you. Just a minute. All right, so another awesome workout in the books. Great job to you. Great job to you guys. Erin, we were chatting earlier, and you were saying that you had gone to we'll call it a regular local gym for a while, but it hadn't clicked. You know, it hadn't become consistent. It hadn't become a habit. You weren't loving it. Now, you know, you train consistently. It's been a year or so that you've been doing so. What changed? What allowed you to take that step?
Sure. When I was going to my local gym, I was enjoying the act of exercising.
Yes.
I was enjoying the act of lifting weights and that sort of thing, but I didn't have any direction. I didn't have a plan. I didn't have really a goal except just lift heavier weights.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to do that. And also going in there and not having access to whatever equipment. Maybe I had a plan in mind, but I didn't have the skills to vary whatever it was because I didn't have the equipment. And then I found CrossFit.
Yes.
And essentially you come in, you don't have to think about what you're going to do. Somebody's telling you what you're going to do every single day. There will be equipment every single day. And if you're injured or something like I am now, they'll find something else for you to do that works the same modality and the same muscle groups.
Yeah, awesome. There's always a variation, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. So, you know, as usual, we're always gonna show you those videos at the beginning of the workout so that you can learn the movements. Make sure that you're practicing them, right? And if you need more guidance, go in, maybe find a CrossFit affiliate, find yourself a coach, learn those movements, and then you can either stick there or practice them at home. But you know, that's super common. That, you know, after my long day of work, I don't want to have to think about it. I don't have to program it. Give me something to do, and let's get to it. And it just makes it so much easier.
Yep.
Awesome. So great work. Stick with it. You know, don't judge the process. Just get in there and do it, and you will see results. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on 10 Minutes to Fit.